When you hear the word pumpkin, you probably think of Halloween, carvings, and of course pumpkin pie.
But for one West Lafayette man, the word means much more. News 18's Cameron Hardin explains.
When you're a gardener, most people would say you have a green thumb, but it's not too often you hear of someone who has an orange thumb.
The white one is approximately 340 pounds, give or take 5%, and the orange one is about 275.
You heard that number correct. Avid pumpkin grower Mike Kornafel has been growing pumpkins in the backyard of his West Lafayette home for more than a decade, and this year has been a personal best.
This year I've had a successful year. We've had a lot of rain, so I haven't had to do much watering with them.
Kornafel says he prefers orange over white, but you'll never know what you get until you plant the seed. According to him, that's all part of the fun.
It's my preference. I want pumpkins that are beautiful, not only big, but beautiful, and the white doesn't fit that standard. For me anyway, personally.
To find out when his interest for pumpkins began, you have to go back a few years, to his childhood.
When I was a kid, I never liked to read, and my mother struggled with it, helping me find material to read, and she even took me to a professor at a university one day to have a study. Why can't I get this kid to read? And they said, well, what does he enjoy? What does he like? And my answer was pumpkins.
So that may have driven his initial love for pumpkins, but now he works his day job at insurance, and his motivation has shifted.
Donate them to a church. My uncle is a pastor up in Northwest Indiana, and they put together a program for the children to try to get more children involved with the church programs, and at the end, the winner, first place, gets the choice of their pumpkin.
According to Kornafel, he's had more disappointing years than successful ones, but that doesn't make the process any less exciting for him. It takes Kornafel 110 days from the time he plants until it's time to harvest.
They're fascinating because pumpkins can put on anywhere of upwards 30 to 40 pounds a day during their prime growing season. It's also very exciting and energizing to see your work and all the effort that you put into preparing the soil coming to fruition and coming through the fruit. So it's really neat.
And for the age-old question that no one seems to agree on,
Now, would you consider a pumpkin a vegetable or a fruit?
Pumpkin is definitely a vegetable.
reporting in Tippecanoe County, Cameron Hardin, News 18.